Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about Week 9's trade targets. The first trade target this week is going to be Jonathan Taylor. He's been looking amazing recently. He had 95 yards rushing, and he had a nice run where he pushed everyone about 5 extra yards after contact. And also he had a really nice breakaway run.
First down at 10, Downs out of the backfield in motion, but it's Taylor again with the cutback. Taylor, a stiff arm, Taylor on his way, inside the 20 and down in the red zone at the same.
His production is way up, but his fantasy numbers are still down, which makes him a great trade target right now. As a comparison, last week, Taylor rushed 12 times for 95 yards and Moss rushed 11 times for 66 yards. As the season goes on, I'm optimistic that Taylor is going to start seeing the bulk of the touches between the two. And you need to go strike a deal on him right now before it's too late, because this week they play the Panthers, who allow the second most fantasy points to running backs. So if he explodes this week, then the opportunity is gone. The second trade target is Tony Pollard, who has not been performing up to par with how good he is. Here is the carry volume with Tony Pollard. He has 108 carries to Dowdle's 33 and Vaughn's 20. He's clearly getting the bulk of the carries, and not scoring a touchdown the last 6 games is just ludicrous. He's going to start scoring more touchdowns, and the fantasy points are going to go up. He's actually second in the entire league in red zone carries behind Christian McCaffrey. The next trade target is Garrett Wilson, who is an absolute menace, and people are devaluing him right now. His targets the last 4 games are 14, 7, 12, and 13. He has a total of 68 targets, and wide receiver 2, Allen Lazard, only has 29 targets. That is nearly 2.5 times the targets. He is clearly Zach Wilson's favorite target, and the same thing I said last week. Even with the suspect quarterback who can't throw the ball very well, Garrett Wilson is still going to make plays. Also a ton of red zone targets, 12 red zone targets, so he's going to get those tutties. The next trade target is Rachaad White. He's been looking pretty good. Look at his fantasy points the last 2 games without scoring a touchdown. 15.9 points and 17.9 points. That's tough, and those are some really nice fantasy numbers. Look how fast this guy is getting through the hole. The hell?
And hands it to White.
He's actually been getting a ton of receiving volume the last 2 games. You have 6 receptions for 65 yards and 7 receptions for 70 yards. Massive points in PPR leagues. He has 92 carries to Keyshawn Vaughn's 20, so he's the clear running back 1. And also 1 touchdown in the last 7 games, so there are more to be had. The last trade target is Chris Olave. Olave and Carr are just not on the same page, which is a sad sight to see. Olave is a top-tier receiver, and Derek Carr is a very good quarterback. They just haven't found the chemistry with each other yet, and I just really got that feeling they're going to find it. Same situations going on in Las Vegas with Garoppolo and Adams. But you can't ignore these targets. 10, 15, and 9 in the last 3 games. As soon as they sync up, I could see a lot of success coming Olave's way. Also, 1 touchdown in 8 games for wide receiver 1 with the skill set of Chris Olave. There are more touchdowns to come. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you made it to the end, and let me know if there's any way I can improve my videos in any way, shape, or form. Peace.